Greetings everybody, let's get this thing started. Panda here and welcome back to another episode of Panda TV. Today guys, we are going to be discussing how Black Ops 3 Zombies should have ended. Now I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about the ending of Black Ops 3. Personally, after taking all these months away from zombies and thinking about it again, rewatching all the cinematics, I have to say I'm still disappointed with the way the story unfolded. I think they did a really great job all the way up to DLC 3. But they dropped the ball with DLC 4. They focused on the wrong things. Real quick guys, what we're gonna do is speed look back on the zombie storyline, starting it out with Shadows of Evil. Obviously we were introduced to our boxer, our magician, the cop, and the little dancer lady. We also were introduced to the evil shadow man in the Shadows of Evil intro. After that we had the SOE outro. Richtofen steals the summoning key back from the keeper, says he's gotta go, got some stuff to work on. Number 3, we run into the giant. Richtofen kills Richtofen shortly after Richtofen sends Maxis and Samantha away. After that one guys, we're gonna go to Der Eisendrache. We gotta kill Tank Dempsey, so we gotta get in there, and to get in there we steal one of the giants and we're ready to take our boy back. Shortly after completing the Easter egg, we stop Dempsey from going to the moon and we collect his soul into the summoning key, the second soul in the key at this point. After collecting Tank Dempsey's soul, we find ourselves on a boat headed to the creepy island of Zetsubo no Shima. We have the boat scene, we almost lose the summoning key, but all's good, we save it. After that we find Takio, find out that he's been betrayed for all these years, turned into a jolly green Shrek monster, and we end his life as well and collect his soul into the summoning key. At the very end of this cutscene, Richtofen makes a statement saying they have a little bit of unfinished business to handle. At this point we assume that they all go to get themselves blood vials from Mob of the Dead. After getting our blood vials, we find ourselves free falling into Garad Karavi. Nikolai kills Nikolai. Richtofen makes a remark to Maxis. The sky opens up and we send up all the souls that we just worked so hard to collect up to Maxis. After that, we find ourselves in Revelations, where Monty tells us his truth. He was trying to collect all these souls so that he could save the children, the young version of our heroes, giving them a perfect land to live in, but all hell breaks loose when Maxis mistakenly releases a Shadow Man from the summoning key, and we find ourselves in our final battle up against the Shadow Man. After killing him, there's a really weird outro cutscene where Maxis and Sophia talk about always being together. Yeah, he was in love with a machine. I don't know. And the universe goes back to normal. Evil is vanquished, but Monty is pissed because the OG4 are still alive because of the blood vials. He almost erases them from the world, but instead decides them to send them to the original premise picture where they are the saviors of the world. And that's how the story goes, but here is what I think should have happened. Now everything was cool and smooth sailing all the way up until we got to Revelations. Everything made sense. We had to collect the souls. We didn't know exactly why, but we were going to collect all 4. We were trusting Richtofen, who was trusting Maxis, that everything was going to be okay. Now here's what I think should have happened when we got into the Revelations intro scene. Our OG4 characters should have arrived to meet Maxis and gave him the summoning key. Right after giving him the summoning key, we should have heard an evil laugh from Monty. Monty had tricked us. Monty should have been evil. It was too much for both Maxis and Monty to end up being on our side. Monty tricked Maxis, therefore he tricked the OG4 characters too. He kicks out the characters into the discombobulated world that is the Revelations map. Maxis is somewhere that we must save him. In order to save him, we have to defeat Monty. Everything could have gone exactly the way it went in the map and with the way the Easter egg was run, but we should have been fighting Monty instead of the Shadow Man. After completing all the steps for the Easter egg, we defeat Dr. Monty. At this point, Richtofen finally has his moment with Maxis where he can give him a big old hug and tell him thank you for guiding him, and also Max is thanking him for saving him from Dr. Monty, who, as I said, has been evil this whole time and should have been evil this whole time. And after this hug and everything seems all happy and great and dandy, this is the last scene we should have seen at the end of Black Ops 3.
Only together can we prevent the destruction of your world.
Been powerful stuff, would have been powerful stuff. And then the storyline did not have to end. We could have kept it going, even though it was beyond the Black Ops series. I don't care. Zombies started in a world at war. It didn't have to end with Black Ops, in my opinion. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think. Do you think my ending makes any sense? Or do you think Treyarch's ending was the best ending of all time? If it's not either or, what would you have liked to have seen at the end of BO3? Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. But on that note, I'm out of here. I'm sending you good vibes. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll catch ya next time. Panda out. Hey, y'all dudes, and take a seat while I crack that head open and hit you with some knowledge. With a bachelor's, yup, straight from college. Blast furnace double packed, so OP. Exclusively on PNDAtv.